Okay, I started recording.
For this question, I do have y double prime minus x and y is equal to 0. And then I'm finding the series solution of this equation. And when x0 is 0, then I do have y is equal to c0 plus c1x plus c2x squared plus c3x cubed. And that will be and so on. And that will be summation of m is equal to 0 and Cn x power n. When I take the derivative of that, I would get C1 plus 2Cn C2x plus 3C3x squared plus 4C4x cubed. And then that will be going to infinity. And then for that one, I will get summation of n is equal to 1, and then Cn n times x power n minus 1. And then I take the derivative of that first derivative again, then I get, when I write that in the series format, then I get summation of n is equal to 2, then Cn times n minus 1 times x power n minus 2. And then I can rewrite those into my equation, and then I can change that into the power series format, and then I combine those. When I combine those, I do get 2 times c2 x power 0 plus summation of n is equal to 3 times n is equal to 3 n times n minus 1 times cn times x power n minus 2. And then that series start with x for n is equal to 3. And then on uh, for the second one, I do have negative summation of n is equal to 0. It goes to infinity and Cn times x power n plus 1. So that series start with the x for n is equal to 1. And now I can combine those. And then I can let the n minus 2 equal to k. When it is equal to k, then I can find the n from that. And then n is equal to k plus 2. For the other one, when it is k is equal to n plus 1, then I get n is equal to k minus 1. Now I can rewrite that into the k format, and then to make them have the same index, not n is equal to 3 and n is equal to 0. Now I want to rewrite that into k is equal to 1. So I now have 2c2 plus summation of k is equal to 1 times 1 go to infinity, and k plus 2 times k plus 1 times ck plus 2, and then that will be k power x minus summation of k is equal to 1 ck minus 1 times x power k. Now I can rewrite that into, I can combine those two because they do have the same index now. So that will be 2c2 plus summation of k is equal to 1, and then it goes to infinity, and then that will be k plus 2 times ck plus 1, and then that it times ck plus 2 minus ck minus 1, and then that will be time multiplied with x power k is equal to 0. Now this is a question what we're being asked, so the answer will be k plus 2 and k plus
K plus 1.
1. K plus 2 and k plus 1. Yeah. And then can go to the next question. So now we're finding these using the recursive formula that we have. Our formula is ck plus 2 is equal to ck minus 1 divided by k plus 1 times k plus 2. So 1k is equal to 1. That will be c3. The red box will be 3, and then equal to c0. Green will be 0, and then 2 times 3. That will be 2 and 3. And 1k is equal to 2, then we do have c4 is the red box will be c4, and then the green one will be c1, and then it is being times with 3 and 4. Now, when we have k is equal to 3, then we do have uh, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So that will be red box will be C5, and then green one will be C2. And since C2 is equal to 0, then we will our total result would get 0.
So the red box is
Yeah.
5.
Red box is 5, and green one is 2, and the other one is a 0. And when k is equal to 4, we do get cis, because we are adding 4 and 2, so we get cis. And then the other one will be C3, because 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. And then on the other side, the blue box, we will get C0. And then when k is equal to 5, we do have 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. That will be C7. And then the green will be C4, because 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. Now we do have C1, because cis can be, yeah. So it can be written as 1 over 3 times 4 times 6 times 7 is equal 7 and C1. So the answer will be 1. And using the formula that we have, C0 times y1x plus C1 times y2x, then when we find y1, we do get 1 plus 1 over 2 times 3 times x power 3 plus x power 6 divided by 2 times 3 times 5 times 6 plus x power 9 divided by 2 times 3 times 5 times 6 times 8 times 9 plus that will be going to infinity. So when we write that in the format that we're being asked, that will be the red box will be 1, and then the other one will be summation of k is equal to 1 going to infinity over 1 divided by 2 times 3 times 3k minus 1 times 3k, and then the numerator will be x power 3k, so the green box will be 3k. So similarly, when I do write that for y2, I get x for the blue box, and then for the other one, that would be summation of k is equal to 1 going to infinity, and then x power 3k plus 1 divided by 3 times 4 times 3k times 3k plus 1. So the answer would be 3k plus 1.